The Missouri National Guard one-on-one. Missouri National Guard, always ready, always there.
Well, don't look now, but baseball season is here. The Missouri Tigers open up the 2013 campaign this weekend in Hattiesburg, Mississippi with a road series at Southern Miss. We're joined by head coach Tim Jamieson. And Coach, whenever you look at the first series of the season, be it this year or any year, what are the big things that you look for your first time out? I'm sure the guys have a lot of energy. They're ready to get out, but you want that channeled the right way.
Well, you worry about them being too hyped up really the first weekend, and I think for us it's no matter who's back, no matter what the team is, the first weekend you really don't know what to expect because until you see everybody, the lineup, and you play other people and see how guys respond to real adversity, you really don't know, and that's the anxiety of a first weekend. And it'd be nice to have exhibition games to kind of get that out of the way, but we don't have that.
We've talked before about, you're a firm believer in momentum carrying over even from one season to the next. And as you've gotten closer to the start of this year, are you seeing the fruits of your labor last spring and into the summer, winning the Big 12 and going to a regional? Are you seeing that coming to the forefront as you get ready for this year?
Yeah, we are, because it's certainly an era of greater confidence, and that comes from how we finish the year. But I think it's also a hunger that comes from the awareness of how special the postseason is, and how special a championship is, and the experience that comes with that. So I think it was a realization for a lot of our guys that, this is why we've been working hard. This is why we've been doing the things we've been doing. Now we see the benefits and the rewards.
What is your message to your guys as they embark on this journey in the SEC and being a member of the premier baseball league in America for the first time?
Well, it's not any different than it's been. In the Big 12 every year we had to earn respect, and we were a northern team playing in a southern sport in a southern league, and that hasn't changed. It's just the stage has gotten a little bit bigger, but we've always responded well to that environment, and our guys get excited about that. So we just have to see if we're how good we are relative to those other teams. But other than that, we got to be who we are.
Can you give us the quick scouting report from your lineup and your pitching staff as you see it heading into the season? I know it'll change a lot over the next couple of weeks, but how do you see it now?
Well, it's the thing that we see is a lot of people that need to play. And last year at this time, we didn't have a whole lot of guys that we felt were going to play, pitchers as well as positional players. And this year it's different. We've got a lot of positional players that we're going to look at in different ways in the lineup, different positions. Same thing with the pitchers. And from the pitching, Rob kind of anchors. Rob's strategy anchors the pitching staff, but Eric Anderson will be healthy, and Eric Anderson will be back. It's just a matter of when, and he'll give us a big boost. And outside of those guys, it's going to be a lot of role guys from last year and newcomers, but those are two pretty good places to start. And then in the lineup, we returned 3 seniors in the outfield with Dane Opal and Scott Summerfield and Brandon Champagne, but we feel like we've got 3 other outfielders in addition to those guys that can play and will need to play. On the infield, Dylan Everett returns, but he's really the only guy that played a lot last year for us in the infield, and this will be newcomers around him. And then behind the plate, it's a two-way battle right now between Dylan Kelly and Jake Ivory, but we've counted as many as 15 guys that need to play and need to get opportunities, and then the goal is by the time we get to conference, have it figured out.
And quickly, what's the scouting report on Southern Miss this weekend?
They're perennial, very strong program. When I played at New Orleans, we played them several times during the year, and they were very good back then. That's continued. They're ranked in the top 25. A lot of people are picking them to win their conference and have a big Omaha sleeper. And it's a difficult environment to play in, but much like what we're going to play in the SEC, and we've already played in Big 12, so it's a great test for our guys.
Sounds like a good tune-up, and you can listen to that entire series this weekend if you're a Mizzou Network subscriber online at MizzouNetwork.com, or locally, it'll be on the home of the Tigers here in the Columbia-Jeff City area, KTGR. Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
That's Coach Tim Jamieson. His Tigers open up this 2013 season against Southern Miss.